if the captain don't make the call that he make in the game. In that game, Tyler made a call to put a boxing one on Draper because Draper was playing a boxing one on him. Tyler said, if you're gonna take me out the game, I'm gonna take you out. Now, what people didn't realize this: Will Scott wasn't a good point guard. Fat Eddie wasn't a good point guard. Booker couldn't dribble it from half court to the free throw line. Dustin couldn't dribble it from one box to another box at that time. So who do you rely on?
Right.
Tynell.
Right.
All we got to do is rush that. When Tyler made that call, Tynell turned the ball over 4 times in a row. We was down 9. Came back and win the game.
Yeah.
Wow. You put the pressure on where it need to be at.
Tyler made that call, and that was the greatest call. That call right there
Changed the history of
motivated us and changed. Because, don't get it wrong, if Walbrook beats us, Walbrook might go 28-0. That's a possibility because of the momentum. But what people don't know about that Walbrook game, the next day we had to come back and play Rudy Gay in them.
Yeah.
Oh, then
Not
Spalding.
No, Rudy was at Eastern Tech.
He was at Eastern Tech.
He was at Eastern Tech before Spalding. He left Spalding after that. I mean, Eastern Tech after that year.
Okay.
Yeah.
We came back and played them within 24 hours. We had 2 big games. One at Walbrook and one at Douglas. Now, we're not tired from playing basketball because that's what we love. But the adrenaline, the crowd, the people, trying to hold it all together. We're exhausted in school. Gerald came to school in a onesie. Anybody that went to Douglas with me know Gerald came to school in a JJ. Ran down the hallway, slid on his stomach. We had the best principal. We had the best principal in the world in Isabel Grant, man. Much salute to her because she made sure we focused on one thing, 2 things, and that's school and basketball. When girls would try to talk to us, y'all go ahead and get out their way. Y'all hungry? She was, because what people didn't know, a lot of people don't, Miss Grant was a pastor. So we was already covered because what we walked into, she in the school 6 o'clock in the morning praying over the school every morning. So she had already prepared us. The Bible says raise a child in the way that they go, that when they leave, they should never depart. So every day we left that school and came back, she was preparing us for life. Miss Davis and Miss Grant was 2 outstanding principals. And our father, the greatest father of all time, he got a lot of kids. And he was a good guy. He's a great man. Rodney Cofield, I owe it all to him.
Yeah.
I owe it all to him. You know, he kept that team together in the sense of
Officer
respect. Yeah, respect.
Well, what he did was amazing anyway, because that's what I tell people all the time. Me and Duke try to explain to dudes about Phil Jackson.
Right.
They always say, well, he had Michael Jordan and he had Kobe Bryant. People don't understand it's harder to coach that kind of talent.
Too much ego.
And you gotta realize than it is just a
Baby Daryl took a step back.
Tyler Cofield had the hardest job.
Too much ego.
Yeah, you gotta realize people like Baby Daryl took a step back. He was a star where he was at. He had to step back.
Yeah.
He had to swallow it up. Like, man, I could have been up Northwestern.
Yeah.
A lot of people had to swallow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
To be a part of
something better.
Yeah, to be a part of something
we,
great.
we made the sacrifice, you know, and once
It
we
paid
got
off.
once we got to 4-0, 5-0, we like, oh wow. Like we seeing a culture change. You know, we seeing y'all come up there during the school day and we seeing school getting let out early because, you know,
It's really good.
It's
really
getting
good.
real.
Yeah.
It's ready to get real. Like school out early. If we playing over Dunbar, like we played over Dunbar, we really didn't have. Lake Clifton was a big game. The 2 Martin Luther King and Overbrook was big games because they was potential losses that we pulled out. And for the first time in history, Dunbar didn't matter.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I was going to say, Dunbar
And
wasn't
for the first time,
really that good.
and Dunbar was loaded. Ice, JT,
That's Ice,
Maurice,
JT, and them, right.
Big Mike.
Yeah.
They was loaded. Dunbar was loaded. But once we got to a certain rhythm, and you had to go through our practices, like you had to go through our school days, you had to go through our environment. We was with each other end to end. My junior year was epic. And what people don't know is on varsity in 2 years, I only lost 3 games. So I gotta go down as one of the all-time winningest kids in Douglas history. I lost 3 games. Randallstown, Lake Clifton for the city championship, and Dunbar.
Right.
And Dunbar broke my undefeated streak when it was like 47, 48-0. So when people talk,
that was icing them, right?
No, Maurice got me out
The
of
most underrated, the most overrated. It's like, no, Reese, I know it's your guy,
Play of
Reese.
the year, man. Play of the year, man.
But we had a lot of arguments about where he stood at. Man, we had a lot of arguments about where he stood, man.
Rebo was good. Rebo couldn't wait, man. Like he said, man, we talk. You know, we hang together still to this day. And Rebo say, man, after we did what we did in those 2 times within 7 days that junior year, Rebo say that was the only game he looked forward to. And what people don't understand what that game was, my senior year, that game was supposed to have been in Douglas. Almost like 24 hours before the game, they moved it and put it over Morgan.
Yo, they needed a big place.
But this was the kicker why we was mad. Dunbar never came to Douglas.
Right.
From my 9th grade year to my 12th grade year, Dunbar never came to Douglas.
Y'all always had to go to the
We
dog-
always
to the
had to
dog
go
pound.
over there.
Right.
We always had to go with Dunbar. When we got off that bus, that city championship game, we was mad as hell. JV just lost in the city championship. I mean, JV just took a loss. No, that was the first game. JV lost to them because they had the JV game. JV lost. We go over there. We mad as hell. Beat the shit out of them. Game was over within 8 minutes. In high school, you get 8 minutes. You get up a certain amount of points. It's a running clock. Against Patterson, we put up 150 points. In 32 minutes with a running clock. We beat them 75 to 150. When we seen them on that city championship, it had to be almost 600-700 people standing outside. When we got off the bus that night.
Yeah, that was crazy. I didn't get in there. I couldn't get in.
Yo, let me carry you back. To me, like I say, now it's getting rare. Wow. All this for us?
Yeah.
For us?
Whole Douglas.
When did y'all realize that though? Like, at what game did y'all say, yo, we might run a tape?
I think once we got past Dunbar that second, once we beat Dunbar, once we beat Walbrook, we knew we was good.
But that was early.
But we just knew whoever would have won that.
Because Dunbar was good.
Dunbar was good, but it was a matchup problem all around the board.
I ain't see a lot of defense over there, right?
Maurice
I see a lot of scores, right?
Maurice don't start.
Right.
Maurice is your general for real, because he's your point guard.
Right.
Ice not a point guard. He's a go-getter.
Yeah.
JT's not a point guard. He's a go-getter.
That's why I said right. The
You know what I'm
chemistry
saying?
wasn't the chemistry, right?
If Maurice starts that game, which way did that go? But he starts that game. He starts Ice, JT, Herman, Big Mike, and somebody else. I want O'Brien. That's too much.
That's a lot. People want the ball. It's a lot.
That's too many people want the ball.
Yeah.
Right.
When we insert Dirk at the 1 to take Tyler off the point,
That was.
what do
right.
you do?
Yeah. It's a wrap.
Because Baby Daryl is the first Draymond. He gets it off the rebound. He pushes. He distributes. He knocks down the corner 3. He gets his bucket. Baby Daryl is the first Draymond. Then of course the big ticket is who the big ticket is. Dirk, he's about flashiness. Dirk was about running and pushing that ball. When Dirk got that ball, you know you better run. Because
He
shit,
gonna
9 times
run.
out of 10,
He bringing it down.
man, you come back the other way by the time you get something else. We was a running team.
Sam Garden and
Man, we was a running, gunning team, man. We really got out to the horses, but a lot of that came from, we practiced against Lee, Nugent, Chucky, our own coach, other people. Our practices wasn't just against us.
Big left hand lead.
Yeah, Lee.
Yeah.
Anybody that went to Douglas, we owe them a lot of credit because if we could go at them, seeing somebody our age was half the battle. The same way with that first 10. When he mixed that starting 5 up with that second 5, that's 2 starting 5s.
Right.
You don't know the wars
Right.
that we having for 45 minutes, 30 minutes. If we can do this with each other, then we gonna get it done. That go Dirk right there.
Oh, that's him?
That's Dirk right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, we could beat anybody, man.
Right.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and I think our test, we had a test out Cofield House. People don't know we still hold the most points to ever be scored in the opening rounds of state finals. We scored 108 points in 32 minutes on a college court.
Yeah.
As high school kids.
That's good.
And
Yeah.
I think they might not even scored 50 or 60.
Yeah, the job, the college park thing was actually boring because that was a waste.
Yeah, but
That wasn't
if
really-
you look on paper, Gwynn Park, Rashard Ford,
Yeah.
Lewis Hinton,
Yeah,
they got a Division I team.
they do. Yeah, Gwynn Park was.
Gwynn Park was loaded.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, but we just come out there and just do what we do. Gerald cut his eye, take off 22 and put on 44. He just played like a man that was possessed. Joey did what he wanted to do, and Captain just went on and made it happen. Like, he he knew when he was coming back to 2301 Gwynns Falls with, you know what I'm saying? And Dirk, like everybody, we all scored. And we all had an opportunity to score in Cofield House. But we also had an opportunity to share Maryland winning the national championship that year, us winning our first undefeated championship in school history, but also most historically, us being the last team to ever play on Cofield House floor because they shut it down.
They shut it down to that.
I'm gonna say this right. What's your recently? You see the post Will put up with the undefeated teams. It wasn't his post, but
It wasn't his post. It was.
It wasn't his post, right?
Listen, I took at first. I didn't really.
We already know we can take some teams out. No disrespect,
But it
y'all
was by
already
years.
know.
It was by years. And at first, when I looked at it, I was like, "Damn, we ain't number one on that list." But it started from like the 70s. The list
Right,
started
that's what I said, yeah,
from
yeah.
the 70s. So they went in the order. But if you look at that team, the only teams we struggle with is Dunbars.
Right. Let's take the early dumb balls out, the Mugsies and all of them. That's unbelievable.
Then it's a West Baltimore showdown then because I would like to see Tyler, Earl, B Street, and all that. We gonna get at it.
That's what I'm saying. So from who was the last one? Because they had City in there.
City did go undefeated with Kamal Stoops and
They
Kenny
did.
Barnes and up Jordan Lake.
But man, come on, man. No disrespect, like
call a spade a spade. We went to school and went undefeated. Southwestern went undefeated when every high school was thick.
Will don't want to beat y'all. Let's get to the yams.
We'd have beat Will.
They wouldn't have beat y'all.
We'd have beat
They
Will.
wouldn't have beat y'all.
Not to take nothing away from
No teams would have beat y'all.
No team on that list could have beat us.
Under the Dunbar early teams. I can say that
other
right
than
now.
them Dunbar teams.
Now, only other team we said
It's
might would
Southwestern.
have been
We're gonna get
Southwestern.
Southwestern because they was we like to dunk the basketball and they was going to apply pressure. They was going to use all their fouls.
They was rough.
Yeah, they was rough. You know what I'm saying? We was the bad boys of our time, the same way we the bad boys of that time.
See, that team with the Southwest team, the thing would have got me with that would have been, I would want to see the matchup between Dirk
and Smurdock.
and no, not Smurdock. Smurdock.
I want to see Gerald Coben.
No, it'd have been
I want to see Gerald.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why because Dirk, because what you come, nobody could dribble the ball on what you come on. Lord Lightskin, yo, what's his name? Went to City first. Shit, went to City first. Yo, what's Earl homeboy name that played on that team? The point guard. He went to City, then he transferred.
Earl Homeboy, the brown skin dude.
The little light skinned dude with the curly hair.
With the curly hair.
Shit, man.
I know exactly who you talking about.
He went to City first, and he transferred. Remember, he was the starting point guard
For who?
for Southwestern.
Hold on.
It was, listen.
Now, like you talk about Lee, I was there for Southwestern team.
I'm telling you.
That whole team, we scrimmage these jokers every day.
Right.
So
I
you
was
talking
in-
about
I'm
Who's
mad
the
I can't
point
remember.
guard?
Listen, I'm mad I can't remember his name right now. It's kind of pissing me off because I hate my mom blank.
Dion. Yeah.
Dion.
Yeah.
That would have been a matchup.
Yeah, Dion.
Because
Dion and Dirk.
nobody in Baltimore City,
Can take the ball from
I don't care who the point guard was, could not dribble on Dion, yo.
Yeah.
That's where it started from. Remember, the press was a 1-2-2.
Yeah, off him at
They
the
could
top.
never get by
They
him.
never got
Yeah.
past him.
Yeah.
Remember, the press was a
I'm telling you,
1-2-2.
It was rough.
Yeah.
So,
That's what
I
I'm
was
saying.
there every day. We
That's why I
scrimmaged
say
jokers
that would
every
be my
day.
only- That would be my only thing.
we know Pooh Bad would have got us. He the guy's number because he the guy's numbers. Like you said,
But
Emily
who
Gerald
was
Pooh
gonna get his volume? So
Who
you
was
know
going to play the
his
big
number.
ticket, though? That was the question.
Yeah, Smurdock.
Big
Smurdock
ticket
would have
was-
been a mismatch. Who would
Big
play
ticket was-
Smurdock? It'd have been
who was it?
Baby Daryl. It'd have probably been Baby Daryl trying. No, Smurdock played center.
So we got to
was
play the
talking
big
shit.
Y'all
ticket.
played Joe.
But Ernie was there.
No,
Wasn't Ernie with
no,
them?
it was Banks.
Banks.
No, Banks
Banks
and
was
Mookie.
there.
Banks and
Banks and
Mookie was
Mookie
there.
Mookie.
That was a little team compared to them. That's what I'm saying.
Dirk was the shortest person on. Dirk
I'm
was
not
the
sure.
shortest person. Well, Dirk was the shortest person on our team.
I'm not sure, right? And I'm not sure how that press would have worked when you got 5 people that can handle. No, you had 4 because Joey would have handled it.
But stop. That's what people get it messed up at. Joey had a handle in high school. Slow it down a little bit. If he had to bring the ball up the court, Joey could get the ball up the court.
But I'm just let's just go by y'all 4, right? I'm not sure if it's 4 better guards that can move the floor.
No.
And we take Joey out, you still had 4 other guards.
Yeah, we had
you
the
had
4
Baby
best
Daryl
guards.
can handle it like
Baby
crazy.
Girl, Tyler Gerald, and Dirk.
Right, so I'm not.
Yeah.
Y'all still
See, a
had
lot of
guards to back
times.
up.
And we still got me, Lonnie.
Yeah. He said we was
the
too fast off the rebound,
That
and
nigga-
we ain't had
Who
no
said that?
plays.
Yeah, Dirk. That's
He
Dirk
said
right
what?
there. We too fast off the rebound. We ain't had no plays. Southern tried to stall the ball against us. Every time they shot the ball, we beat that shit up and got out the way. Then when they tried to stall the ball against us, guess what we did? We rotated fast. Everybody got
So who
two
was
rings.
at Southern? Who was down Southern? when y'all
Jarrell
was there?
That's irrelevant, yeah.
Jarrell, Shelton, Damon Spence, Blue. They was
Southern
good.
was good, but they wasn't.
Yeah, it
they
was
wasn't
good.
at that time.
Oh, Reggie Holmes.
That just go to show
Reggie
you.
Holmes
That just
was
go
there.
to show you
Reggie
how
Holmes,
good
yeah.
high school basketball
High school basketball was
at
elite at that time.
Yo, that's crazy.
Like you gotta think about.
Yeah, Southern was good. Dunbar was good.
That's what I'm
Lincoln was
saying.
good.
So you these same teams didn't face. They had the last best
We had the last
years.
batch. We had the
since,
last batch.
Since probably our years when you
Yeah.
talking about like
We had the
Stink.
last batch.
When you had Stink and Mike and man,
Like-
we named little Benny up Emerson. It was
Yeah.
so many. It was so many people during that time. And now y'all had the after
the
us.
play
I
of
think
the
y'all
years.
had the last time there
Look
was
at
a
the
lot of
play
people.
years in all my years of high school. Play the years. Mo Hatton, Kenny Minor, Mello, Tyler, and Rebo. All my friends.
Right.
They made it hard to win. I think about it. Kenny won it in '99.
Yeah.
No, Mo won it in '99. Kenny won
And
it in
Kenny should have been
2000.
up dub.
So what?
We not
hold
gonna.
on.
Hold on. We
What
not.
D talking about?
We
He
not
said
even gonna
that-
get
he
to
said
that.
Y'all had the game with no fans.
Lake Clifton had the best strategy ever. Throw a can at Tyler hit while he was trying to dunk. We gotta play the game with no people in the stands. That's what he talking about. People don't know you ain't never played. Yo, we started off against Lake with a crowded gym, wall to wall. Joey took off from the free throw line. Derek got steal, Joey kicked it to him. I mean, Derek got to still kick this Joey. The picture still hang up in Douglas to this day. Joey stretched out like this, took off from the free throw line. The picture's so crazy because you got Joey like this, but it's a shadow in the background of Joey's body. You can see the crowd, like, wow. So, Joey get that dunk. Joey get the dunk. That's the first dunk that we get that game. So, you know, with us, the number one MO was this. They can't get one dunk, because if one will turn it, with us, one will turn to 10 for real.
Right.
So, when he got that dunk, we
Ball
just
game.
started running. Tyler got a fast break, take off. You know, Tyler was infamous for the one-hand
Right. The
back
one
jump.
cop back.
Tyler was the only man I know that could fall asleep in the air, wake up. Akil got that from Tyler. You know what I mean? Akil go to sleep in the air. He got some of the best in the air hang time. But Tyler was a 6'2", 6'3" guard that could do that. So
Well, Kyle probably taught us Rudy. We always said that. He always around as Rudy Archer.
yeah, right.
Because Rudy had that. Now nobody. Yeah, we can't even compare. Rudy had a pump. Remember this? Move out. He pump. He pump. We like, yo, is he ever home?
I watched this man. We in Bentlow, man.
Right.
This when Bentlow was Bentlow.
Right.
I'm talking about you come in there, you got 5 on, you got another 5 on. The next 3 5s
Could be teams.
could
Yeah,
be
that's
teams
crazy.
anyway.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, the next 3 dudes, because you know how once you get that far down in the winners,
Right.
stuff falling off, you just
Yeah,
got dudes.
we-
no, not that. No.
And Bentlow,
No.
every game that you got on, you had it was a dog fight. You know what I'm saying? Man, I watched Rudy jump, pump it, pump it, pump it, and then go on the other side and like, yo, I ain't lying.
I'm talking with honey.
Like I'm sitting here looking like
That joint roll off his nails.
Rudy. And back then I was a bulldog.
Right.
Like there's no guard in this league that that I haven't played against. You name your Stink, your Silk, Sam, Curtly, Mutto. I mean, you go down the list. Silk, Stink, Nut Rogers. I mean, we can go on and on. All of them, Drake, everybody.
Right.
Rudy was the only dude that me and someone else couldn't trap. We couldn't trap Yo and Bentlow.
Right.
Right.
I'm telling you, he was a whole nother animal, man.
But yeah, but go ahead. So
Let's
say,
leave it here, know that.
so what did Derek say, man? Did Derek think would Derek have problems with Dion?
Man, Derek.